Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Today's Sunday, guys, and I'm coming on because I'm making dinner. What I'm making today is this recipe that I got off Pinterest for Parmesan crusted chicken. Yes, it's so I have a little bit of a recipe here. I'm gonna basically go by the recipe. I don't know, I'll see, but I'm gonna use the ingredients that they have here. It's basically how I make chicken cutlets when I like fried chicken cutlets. But this is like a parm crusted, and it has a whole bit of ingredients here. Mustard, it has mayonnaise, it has lemon juice, it has Parmesan cheese, of course, because it's Parmesan crusted chicken, panko breadcrumbs, so that's what we're going to do. All right, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up the chicken first. All right, so let's bring this over here. All right, let's cut up the chicken. Where is the knife that I just had? Right here. And I'm gonna make it I'm gonna slice it in twos. I usually, I don't want it so thin. I want it nice. So I'm gonna do two pieces.
Need help?
No. Okay. Now it's only Frankie, Darren, and Bill and I. This one I'm gonna do three because this one is fat and huge, and there's no way I'm gonna waste not doing three. And you know, it does stretch your meal if you cut this as many slices as you can get. You do it because that's how you stretch your meals, guys. That's how you budget and stuff like that. Okay. All right. So let's do that. Let me see. There's I think I'm gonna do two slices each probably. So Billy, me, Darren, and then we'll do Frankie. I don't know. I'll probably slice this one in three, and that's what I'll use. Yeah, I probably should have did the first one that way too, but I don't know. It's fine. I'm not gonna have a lot of leftovers, but that's okay probably. I have one more piece of chicken there, so I think this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are kind of thick, but that's all right. So I have 8 pieces. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So there is 4 of us. So that's 2 pieces each, right? Let me slice this other piece up, and I'll see what I don't know. Maybe I'll just what should I do? Frankie. So that's, did I say I have 8 pieces or I have 9 pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm gonna make 8 pieces because they're big. They're huge pieces. I don't think I need more than that. All right, so let's put this piece aside because this will save for something else. We can make a lunch with it. I can make something with it with a slice of chicken, definitely. With another chicken thing. All right, so let's see the instructions now. Probably gonna have to wash my hands. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to wash my hands, obviously. All right, pat the chicken. Okay, it says pat the chicken breast dry and season both sides with salt and pepper. All right, let me wash my hands because I have to touch other stuff first. So I'm gonna wash my hands. Tomorrow, thank God the oil guy's coming because I'm freezing. It's not that cold here in New York, which is a savior, but not having the hot water. Ooh, we have to, like we said, we're washing our dishes with that big pot of hot water over there. So.
You did my lunch?
Yeah, your lunch is all done. All right, so let's put this over here for now. And let's get I took out most of my ingredients, I think. I was going to use honey mustard because I don't have Dijon mustard, but they said I can replace it with a spicy mustard, and I think you add a little bit of vinegar to it. So we're going to do that. All right, so let's, it said, what did it say? I always have to read my directions a few times. Pat the chicken dry and season both sides with salt and pepper. In a shallow dish, combine baked panko breadcrumbs. All right, so in a shallow dish, I'll do that in here. I'll use this year. These bowls I never use because I forget that they're out there. And I love this bowl. Love it. I gotta use it more often. That other bowl right there has a crack in it, but that was my dad's, and I don't want to throw that out. So, yeah. All right. So it says to, what does it say? Pat the kitchen. Really, Linda? Pat the chicken dry. So guys, I have an announcement. I'm going to do a live Q&A. Now, I'm not sure of what date I'm going to do the live yet, but what I want to do is I want everybody who has a question for the live for me or my husband. Well, I'll try to answer for my husband. I don't know if he'll be here, but just me mainly or whatever. Write it down in the comments below. So, and I'll check my comments, and I will, I will write them, copy them, and then I will make a date for the live, and then I'll tell you guys, okay? So, don't forget, if you have a question, it's going to be a live Q&A, so put your question in the comments, guys. All right, and she's both have salt and a shallow dish. All right, so I'm going to just do this once and twice, okay? I'm going to do this just like this. But I'm going to have to put it on a plate because it's not going to work like that. All right, so salt and pepper. I'm going to salt and pepper these. And do this quick. Salt, pepper, salt, pepper, salt. Salt, pepper, salt. Come on, Birdie. Come on, move it. Move it. All right. Salt, pepper, salt. If you want to skip this step, you can skip it, but you gotta have your. This is you have to have your food seasoned. If you want to just go a little bit, you don't have to do a lot. But hey, Bill, he's doing something. I don't know what he wants. He's maybe wants to eat. So, Bill.
What?
Cooper's doing something. I think he might want to eat.
I got it.
All right. Pepper's making me
Hungry
cough a
again.
little bit.
He's hungry again.
Yeah.
Again, he was hungry.
Never stop.
All he wants to do is eat. he lost a pound.
He's supposed to be on a diet group, but the doctor said he has to lose like 10 pounds. And so, oh, I
He
got
lost
another one.
1 pound.
I got another one here. I didn't even see it. And she said to cut out one of his feedings of food. That's not happening. So we're just trying to limit him on his. We're giving him a little bit less food, you know.
He's getting less treats.
Less, and he's getting less treats, you know. I don't know, guys. It's rough. It's rough. All right, so that's done. Let's get rid of this. Let me wash my hands again. Freezing, 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 freezing. All right. All right, so what we're gonna do now is, I gotta get the potatoes out. I gotta make, I'm gonna do canned potatoes, and I think I'm gonna do mashed potatoes. I'm gonna do canned potatoes for the boys, for Darren and Frankie, and me and Bill are gonna have mashed potatoes probably. I might have, I don't know, maybe, I'll see. I might have a sweet potato, or I don't know. I'm only gonna have a tiny bit even if I have the potato, so it doesn't matter, but yeah. All right, so pat the chicken dry. So in the shallow dish, combine panko breadcrumbs. Let's get the breadcrumbs. Whoops. All right, panko breadcrumbs. Let's see how much. Because let's see, now this calls for 4 boneless chicken breasts. So it basically really is, because I cut these in, well, it's probably a little bit more than 4. I don't know. Panko, let's see, how much panko, where is it? 1 cup. So I'm gonna do a little bit more than 1 cup. I'm probably gonna do, I would say 2 cups. So let's do 2 cups of panko. Okay, we're gonna put this back. Alright, panko breadcrumbs. And shout out to do panko breadcrumbs, grated Parmesan cheese. How much parm do I need? I'm gonna have to grate it. A half a cup. Ooh. So a half a cup, so that's gonna, I'm gonna need a cup. I'm gonna need a cup. Let's push this over. Alright. I mean, we eat a lot of chicken. I buy a lot of chicken because it's on sale, you know, it's reasonable. So, I like to make chicken a lot of different ways, you know what I mean? It's gonna take me a long time to make a cup. I'd like to use, let me get my other shredder and see if it's working. Because it's so much quicker than that Godsey thing. This thing has been giving me issues. But I need a new one. Come on, are you serious? This could only happen to me. Yeah, I gotta find my other piece. My other piece, which is the shredder. This one is not the shredder. This is a shredder, but this is like for the, you know, it's the big shredder. I have another one. If I can find it, because I don't know the way this house is. You think you have it somewhere, and then, oh wait, this isn't it. No, this isn't it. I thought I had a little one. I thought I had a smaller one, but like a smaller hole shredder for the for the hand shredder thing? No, it's not. We only have the bigger shredder, or we have or maybe. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna look for it. I'll be back. I don't want to keep these on hold. 1 second. All right, people. I can't find my other one. I don't know where it is. So the insert. So I can't do that. So I'm gonna do this side of the grater. And I saw somewhere on a YouTube channel to do it that way. You know how you always hold it up? I always do it like I was just doing it. I held it up. But if you do it this way, it's much easier. And it really is. It's much easier doing it that way. So I got to bite the bullet. And I don't understand where my other thing is. But it's obviously not in the back. Maybe it's somewhere else. I have to look further. I can't do it right now. So, what's the matter, Brody? Why is Brody growling? Bill. Now, why is he growling? Oh, Cooper's done eating. All right, so let's see.
You know how we get. Come on.
So I'm gonna get the 1 cup thing. Now I'll just do it right here since I have this one out already. And let's see how much I have so far. Let's see, guys. That's about 1 cup, but I think I'm going to do just a little bit more since I'm doing it already. Oh, I always do the other side. That should be good. All right. Because that is a lot of chicken, you know. All right, if I need any more, I could always shred up a little bit more. There's just no place to put anything in this kitchen. I'm telling you, there's no place. All right, so Parmesan cheese. Let me just make sure that that's going all together. Combine panko breadcrumbs, grated Parmesan, garlic powder, onion powder. Okay, there's the grated Parmesan, eh? All right. And I feel like it needs a little bit more Parmesan. I really do. That's just me. See how I can never just how I could never just go by a recipe? Do you notice that about me, Create with Linda? Do you notice that? Because I noticed that. That's the thing. To me, it never looks enough. I feel like it needs something else. I'm just, my hair is all over the place today. I'm gonna go back in my bedroom and get my and put a headband on because it's bothering me. It's all on my face. And there's nothing like fresh cheese. You know, I use a lot of the other stuff to process because we go through so much of it. But when I go to Aldi, I like to buy it, and I forgot to buy it this week. But I had this one in there, completely new, that I never used. So I forgot to buy it. I love to eat this just like with crackers. You slice it thin. Oh, so good. Like roasted peppers and stuff, a little Italian bread. You know, it's so good. But, that was. We're going to do it. All right, let's put the rest in here. These this is also like when you get to the end, when you get to the rind, you put these in soups and it really flavors up your soup. Good. All right, that's good. That looks better. All right, guys. So now, onion powder, and I'm not going to sit here with a teaspoon and a teaspoon and a teaspoon. It says a teaspoon of onion powder, so, you know, I need a couple. I'm going to need a couple because I have more chicken here than anything. So you figure that's 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. Okay. 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, smoked paprika, 1/2 teaspoon, so we'll do 2. Italian, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I hope I have more Italian seasoning oh, here it is, yes. But I don't have a lot. I forgot to buy it. All right, so we got Italian seasoning. It says 1 teaspoon, right? So we'll do 1, 2. That's done. Drop more just to make sure. All right, so let's see. Combine panko breadcrumbs, grated parmesan, garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, and Italian seasoning. In a separate bowl, whisk together the mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, and lemon juice. All right, let's give this a little mix now. I gotta get those potatoes. I was just in the back room too. Knucklehead. All right, let's mix all this up. It smells so good. They didn't say salt and pepper in here, I guess, because there's a lot of grated cheese. And we did salt and pepper the chicken. So we probably don't need any salt and pepper in here, obviously. I mean, maybe a little pepper, but not salt. I'm not going to put any more salt in here. This looks so good, guys, doesn't it? Let me pause a minute and get the potatoes so I can get them moving. And then I'm going to just put my hair up. I'll be back in 1 second. All right, people. So let's get the potatoes on the pan. Okay. I have the whole potatoes. And I know this, 1 second. I always like getting the whole potatoes for some reason, and I'd rather get the whole potatoes and cut them and slice them than to get the other ones, because the other ones, they come broken up in the pan, in the can. They come broken up, and then they're just yucky. I don't like them. So these I like to cut because I can make them in half, and they're still a little thick. You know what I mean? And they come out really good. These potatoes are amazing. If you never got them, you can get any brand, any store brand. They're so amazing to keep in your pantry. They're a really good cheap pantry item, guys, to keep in your pantry, because you can throw these in with eggs. You could throw them in whatever, in a casserole, in any dish that you want. They're really budget friendly and quick. Okay, I always do spray a lot. I put olive oil, and I also put some spray, just because you don't want them to stick. Every once in a while, I'll go in there and just like give them a little shake. All right, so put them in there. Now I'm gonna cut them. I'm wondering. I'm gonna have. More than likely, I'm having, I'm going to probably have a sweet potato. So I'm just saying, I have 3 men, so Billy will probably eat like this much. And the boys, let me see exactly how many I have. And if I have to put up another can, I might have to. So, you know, you can keep them whole, and a lot of times when I put them, like, if I put them in with like a chicken or something like that, I will leave them whole, because, you know, because they'll just, they'll hold up better. So I'm saying, Dad, Frankie, and Darren, I don't know. I think I'm going to put another can in there. Give me 1 second. And whenever I have leftover, guys, I'll use for breakfast. I'll make, like this week, I'll make a scramble with the potatoes. Let's get this done, and then we can get the chicken. The chicken's not going to take long, so we're going to be eating shortly. All right, let's get all the water out of here. All right. Yeah, that's it. See, this was even bigger, so this I can really. The bigger ones, I don't mind cutting 3, in 3s. They just hold up better when you cut them. When you get the whole potato, I'm saying. All right, we're gonna salt these up. I'm actually gonna put this seasoning that my son had gave me. That's really, really delicious. All right, wait, let me get it. So salt and pepper. It's where is it? No, that's not it. Is this it? Yes. This is this roasted garlic Asiago. It's delicious. And I put it on chicken now. I put it on a few things, and everybody seems to like it. So it's not strong. It's not spicy. It's really delicious, and it gives it a different flavor. All right, guys, let's do this. We'll put this in the toaster oven on bake. Just putting a little bit of oil in here on top so it doesn't get dry. And we're gonna put this in the toaster oven. We'll put it on bake at 375. 375. Let's see, selected bake at 3. You know what? We'll do 350 because I don't want them to get. Sometimes they get too brown and too hard. You don't want them like that. So I'm gonna do 350 for 12 minutes, and then we'll check them. We'll check them out. All right, okay, we got that going, so let's get rid of these. Give me 1 second, I'll put these in the thing. All right, I have my pot here, getting warm, so I'll shut that off in a minute, so when we do dishes, we have that to use for the hot water. Okay, all right, so. Okay, in a separate bowl, whisk together the mayonnaise, mustard, and lemon juice. All right, okay, let me just see something. Okay, so let me get another, you know what? What dish did I have? Oh no, I don't want that dish. Let me get a bowl, guys. All right, so let's see how much mayo do we need? Mayonnaise is a half a cup, so I'm going to do a cup because maybe over a little bit of a cup, a little bit over a cup. God, Linda, what are you losing it? All right. So I think we're going to do like a cup and a half because. Of course, I did more than what I'm supposed to do, what the recipe calls for. And that's just the way I do things. All right, that should be good. Alright. I don't know, it looks like it needs more. It looks like it's... Go ahead, Frank, you got a big mayo. Alright. Seriously? Alright. Alright. Mayo. Mayonnaise. Alright. That's like a cup and a half of mayo. Now, it said Dijon mustard. I don't have Dijon mustard. And I asked chat, the chat thing, and it said, it gave me the recipe, but it calls for all these mustard seeds and everything. I'm like, well, is there another mustard I can use just to, you know, just to replace it? Because I'm not going to be doing a whole recipe right now for that. And so I'll tell you what they told me to do. So they told me to use spicy mustard. Come on, people. Alright, spicy mustard. Wait a minute. Oh, I could use, I'm going to use yellow mustard. Because honestly, my husband's not crazy about spicy mustard. So I'm going to use yellow mustard, and this will do it. And, no, I know, but it's fine. I'd rather use the yellow. And then I just put a splash of vinegar in it, that's all. So let's see, it's only 1 tablespoon of Dijon. So, alright, so what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to do a tablespoon of mustard. That's about a tablespoon. You know, like I said, I'm doing a little bit more because I, of course, made the recipe, you know. Alright, where's the white vinegar? Oh. So a splash of vinegar, so. I don't know. We'll do a little splashy splash. And that makes it like Dijon. Alright, so the mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, and lemon juice. Okay, lemon juice. How much lemon juice do I need? I already squeezed this. Lemon juice, lemon juice, lemon juice, lemon juice. I need... Come on, people. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? 1 teaspoon. Alright, so I'm going to use this to hold the pits in, guys. It says 1, what does it say, tablespoon? 1 teaspoon. So I'm doing a little bit more, so I'm going to do a little bit more than a teaspoon. Like 2 teaspoons. Alright. There's no seeds, so that's good. There's no seeds that came out either. Alright. And then that's it. Alright. Look at that. Guys, that smells amazing. That smells so good. Yum. Oh. Alright, it doesn't call for it, but I'm going to do a drop of salt, drop of pepper. Alright. I hope it's going to be enough. That's so good. I think it needs a little bit more yellow mustard. I don't know, I feel like it's missing something. I really do. bit of garlic powder. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, it says to do oil and butter. Heat olive oil and butter in a large skillet. In a large skillet over medium-high heat. Cook the chicken for 4 to 6 minutes per side until golden brown and cook through. Remove from skillet and let it rest for a few minutes before serving. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's do olive oil. We'll put some olive oil in the... Not going to use that. I'm going to use my olive oil, my actual olive oil, so I don't have to... Because I'll have to use a lot of that. I'm not going to do that. Alright, so let's turn these over here. Well, I'm going to leave these there because I'm going to be breading it. Oh, but I'm actually going to bring you over here anyway because you need to see it from over here anyway. So let's get this open. So then I'm going to bring yours over here. And of course I don't have my apron on, and I keep saying to myself, Linda, put your apron on. What are you doing? What are you doing? But I'm forgetting. Alright, let's put this over here. Let's put this over here, because we really don't need this anymore. We're going to get rid of this. We'll get rid of these. Okay. This has to go away. I'm thirsty. Where's my cup? Did I leave my cup to drink in there?
What?
Did I leave my cup in there?
Yeah.
Did I put oil in here already? No. Alright guys, let's put oil in here. Okay. And then we'll put like a half a stick of butter, okay?
Here, Linda.
Alright, thank you.
Would you like ice in it? There's not much ice left.
I appreciate it, thank you. Alright guys, we're gonna put this much butter in there. Let's put this on. We're gonna put it on medium low. What? I need a stick of butter. No, I'm gonna be moving this stuff actually over
I'm
here.
gonna do something.
All right.
It's gonna be way too much.
Yeah, that water should be hot enough.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
I'll shut it now. As long as the cover's kept on it, it'll stay,
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it didn't call for any fresh garlic, guys. Huh,
An Italian not using fresh garlic?
that's odd.
There's something wrong.
Let me just look at it again. No, I guess for garlic, we still have garlic powder and stuff. Okay.
Powder.
I think I'm gonna put some, here, go put this back, please, honey.
What?
Put that back. And then I'm gonna put some fresh parsley, not fresh parsley, dried parsley in here. I can't believe it didn't call for fresh garlic,
I can't either.
because it has a lot of garlic powder in it, that's what, that's okay.
Yeah, that's probably why.
It's, can you zip it?
Oh, it's so fun.
Guys, is your husband obnoxious?
All husbands are obnoxious.
Alright.
Every one of us. Can go to
Alright, so
school
then
for
it
that.
says to spread the
Butter.
chicken with the thing, with the mayonnaise mixture, and then put it in the breadcrumbs, obviously. So let's do this. Thank you for the drink, I appreciate it.
There I'm adjusting the water. That's funny.
Alright people, here we go. Alright, this is heating up. Gotta make sure this is nice and hot, because if it's not hot, it's not gonna get that little crispiness on it, and it's not gonna be good. I'm just gonna use this pan to put the chicken on, guys. Alright, it's starting to bubble now. I can always lower the flame if I have to. Alright, where's my little thingy? Because I don't want that big one. I want a little one.
Over there. I think you're talking about the tongs.
Alright guys, so it seems like it's ready. You know what, I want you to be able to see what I'm doing actually. So let's bring these over here and then put that like that. We'll do this like this. Comment down below how if you guys can see good. Let's see about the glare. No, that's worse. Alright, there we go. I think that should be good. I think there's more of a glare when this light is on, right guys? Look, let me see. Where's the button? Yeah. Alright, so let's do this. Now it says to spread. I don't think I'm going to use the spatula. I think I'm just going to throw it in here like that. Yeah, that's kind of...
It probably says so there's a splash up.
I just want to be able to... Bill, can I have a paper towel? Oh, just forget it. Alright, guys. So, if you can see that, I might have to brush it. I think you might have to brush it because I think it puts too much on it when you dip it in. That was the reason, I guess, they made you do that. So maybe what I'm going to do is take another paper dish, put it on the paper dish. I can get one. Brush it. Where's the brush? Come on. I need something quick. I need it now, people. Now. All right. Let's make sure, press it. It says to press it down. Make sure it's all coated. And then put it right in here. See that, guys? You see it? All right, let's brush it. Yeah, I think that's definitely a better idea. Yep. Because this way, if I do it like that, I'm going to run out of mixture. And if you don't need that much, see? You don't need that much. Just spread it. A lot goes a long way. A little goes a long way. And then what I can do is put it like that. And then that's an efficient way to do it, guys. See that? Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Now I'm going to lower this flame a little bit because I feel like now it doesn't need to be that high because I don't want this brown. I don't want it like dark. I want them to be light and delicious. All right, so just press it in like that. Okay. Look at that, guys. Ooh, that looks so yummy, doesn't it? So try not to move them as I'm moving it. You really don't need a lot of mixture. You really don't, because it goes, like I said, it really goes far. And then press it like this. This. Okay. And what I want to do is I want to test, I'm going to put this one in and then I'm going to test the other one. I want to test the other one and see if it needs to be turned around because I don't want it to get really, really brown. All right, let's do this. Where's that spatula thing? Oh, no, I have it right here. Let's see, guys. Let me see. Nope, not ready yet. Definitely needs to be a little bit browner. So I'm definitely going to higher the flame just a little bit. I don't want to move them yet because they're not ready. You know what I mean? These are going to be really filling. I don't even know if I'm going to do all of them. I don't know. I'll see. Press it. Oops, oopsie daisy. let's leave that one here for a minute while we check these, while we take care of these. And we'll put this one here. And we'll just put the mayo on it so it's ready. Guys, that smells so amazing. Oh my God, it smells so good. Doesn't it smell so good, Bill?
Smells awesome.
Let's see if we have you. Come on, really? This tripod is acting up and my hands are all dirty. All right, let's see what we got there. Let's see. I feel like a lot of the stuff came off. Why? It's not really sticking. Why? That's a little upsetting. Maybe I moved it too soon. Let me leave it a couple more minutes then. And another thing is I don't want it to flame too high too because I don't want this to happen. I don't want it to burn. But look, all that stuff came off there. That really makes me upset. That's upsetting. Because that's the purpose of the mixer. That bothers me. I'm gonna put more on there.
How long for dinner?
Probably like 20 minutes. Yeah, that one's better, guys. Still some of it came off, but what I'll do is before I take it out, I'll just flip it one more time and let that cook just a minute, not even. So that'll adhere to that, hopefully. What are you going to do? You live and you learn. This is the first time I'm really making. I mean, I've made recipes like this before. Yeah, see? I'm going to pat it down. It's not time to be flipped yet. So if you flip it too soon, all that stuff's going to come off. You can't do that. So let's give it another second. Although I don't want it to burn either. Who knows?
How long are you supposed to keep it on there for?
I mean, it says 5 to 6 minutes on each side. That's a lot to me. Alright guys, I'm going to turn the other one over now. I think it's ready. What do you think? There we go. Ah! You see how it's not? Oh my God. That makes me mad. Look at that. That's alright.
Was that burnt?
What?
Was that burnt?
No, it's not burning. It's just, you know, coming off the stone.
Could it be the pan itself?
Pretty good pan, but it's making me really angry. Look, see, it's coming off in the pan. I mean, maybe I'm not putting enough stuff on it. Maybe I should have put more. Maybe it's not adhering.
Maybe that's why it says to put more on because it comes off.
No, it doesn't say put more on. It didn't say that.
No, I'm just asking. That's all the freaking cheese and shit. You know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm
gonna show you what I'm gonna do. Where's that little cheeses that were here?
The what?
I had little grated pieces of cheese.
I didn't touch your cheese.
Oh, they're right here, George. My zester.
Did you use zester in that thing?
The long zester,
Yeah, I thought-
lemon zester.
Hold on. Right here, honey. Right here.
Oh, that's not it. Oh, it's just right here. Different one.
That's on the zester? I thought that was the zester.
It is. Guys, what I'm doing, you can't see me, but I'm shredding. Let me show you. Now the oil's getting too hot. I'm shredding the cheese, the grated cheese on to the chicken. So it will have just more grated cheese. That's just my own preference. But there is a lot of cheese left on it. I just want it to be the way it's supposed to be, you know? Sometimes things just don't work out like you think, you know, but you live and you learn. All right, let's get this out of here. I need more butter. Well, I'm just going to do what's in here. I'm just going to do the oil right now. All right. I'm going to put a little bit more on here now, because I feel like maybe that's the reason it's not adhering. Or again, maybe I just took it out too soon, and maybe the flame was too high. It could be a number of things, guys. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. Look what I do. Somebody should have told me. I'm so sorry. All right. I think I might have had the flame too high. That's all right. You live and you learn. Again, I said it. All right, let's do this. Thank you, Bill, for doing the dishes. I just want to get all these things out because, you know, they don't taste too well, probably. All right, so let's put this one in. See, the thing is that you want them to, you want it to cook, but you don't want it to burn, you know, but sometimes that's the whole thing, and I don't want to move them too soon, because I'm afraid then I'll you know, get all the stuff will come off, that's the thing, but you also don't want them to burn, so you got to keep it on a low flame. That's what you gotta do. That's the ticket. All right, we're gonna move this over. We're gonna shake this over just a little bit. I gotta check those. Ow, ow, my finger. My finger was caught. Let's just move this over just a drop. And I'm gonna fit this small one in there. Press this down. And then we'll do more of this. How many do I got so far? 3. Let's press this down. down before we put the stuff on it. I'm going to turn that over now. Good, perfect, guys. See, look at that, look at that. Okay, most of it's good. Most of it's good. Where's the little thing? Let's do this. Let's do this. And then we'll turn the other one around. All right. Let's turn this one around now, you think? What do you think? Yep. Perfect. Why is this not working? What is going on with this? All right, there we go. Okay. You're running out of this stuff, guys. Oh, we have enough. I don't think, I'm wondering if I'm going to do any more. So, another minute, we're going to take that one off. That one's good. Whew. All right, let's, Brody, why are you in here with Nanny? Let's put this over here. Alexa, I wasn't talking to you, you knucklehead. I wasn't talking to you.
Oops, my bad. I guess I jumped in uninvited like the digital party classic. I'll
Yes.
just quietly retreat back to the
Yes,
closet.
you did, Alexa. I will put that one there. Let's move this over just a little bit. I will put this one in, guys. Put that one in. This one we're going to take out, losing half of the frickin' cheese. Pick it up and put it right on top of it. Alright, so we got Alright guys, we're going to have enough for just one more piece. Alright, I think we'll do it. It might be a little bit. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Where's the brush? I think what I'm going to do, where's that knife that I have? And take this off of there. I'm just going to take this other piece off of there and use it for something else because I think it's enough. This is be close. It's gonna be really close on here. Let's get the other one out of there. Yeah, see guys, look at that. Maybe next time I should air fry them. What's going on with this Gossy thing? Why did this thing shut off? Oh, this thing is annoying me now. Bake. And we'll do, because I didn't put it on long and it went off. Alright. Watch, buddy. Come on, come on, come on. You can't be right here right now. Alright, let's put this last one in. Let's see, guys. Can we get it? Yeah, it's perfect. But it almost did it. Alright, good. Put this last one in, and that's it. Alright. That's it. Alright guys, let me wash my hands. Honey, I put it on the hot water, but meanwhile, there's no hot water. Alright. I feel like dipping my hands in that pot over there. Watch, buddy. Come on, get out of here. Get lost. Alright. Those potatoes are almost done. What I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to, remember last night, if you saw my video from last night, I made a zucchini boat. Well, I have another one in here. Now I gotta search for it. I'm gonna put that in the pan with the potatoes. I'll show you with the potatoes. Watch, Brody, out of the kitchen, bro. You gotta get out of the kitchen, buddy. Put this tray on top here. I'm gonna higher the flame just a little bit. Where's the temperature? I'm gonna higher it to 385. I'm gonna put this in there just like this and let this heat up. In there. So let's put the temperature on. Alright. Alright guys, I'll be right back, okay? Alright guys. I'm definitely gonna tweak this recipe. I'm gonna make it again, but I'm gonna tweak it because I think that you need to either put it in the air fryer or you need to bake it. Maybe bake it at like 400, something like that. So it does get a little bit crispy, but not. I don't like the pan frying it. I think it was a bad idea for them to have you pan fry it because it just gets too hot. It gets too hot and the cheese burns, you know, and I don't really like that. I don't know how my family's gonna like it, but it is what it is. They can only take the little crispy pieces off. I like the crispy pieces, but, you know, that's me. Alright, let me check and see if this chicken is done, because if it is, I'm taking it off. Potatoes are almost done. It definitely has a tangy, almost done. This one's done. It has to be because that one's done and that's thick. That one's almost done. That's thicker. It has like a tangy mayonnaise taste. So if you like mayo, you have to kind of like mayo, but. This one needs to cook another minute. Because right here it's a little bit pink still. So I have one piece left. One piece of raw chicken that I'll put in the refrigerator. I'm going to taste it in some years right now to see what I think. I have to check my my iPad because I don't want it to lose battery. That's good. It's tasty. Oh yeah. It's definitely tasty. Again, I'm not happy. I'm not thrilled about the whole cheese thing. I think it needs a little bit of lemon. Freshen it up a little bit. Yes, me. Putting a little bit of lemon on it, guys. Just to freshen it up a little bit. This is off, the flame is off, I'm just letting it sit here a minute. I'm going to get the potatoes out. Hopefully, I don't think that the zucchini is going to be heated up, so. Oh my God, Linda, come on. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I'm annoyed at myself. But this is the first time, I mean, it's not the first time I've made a recipe like this. Like, I've made recipes with you know, doing grated cheese, like for the breadcrumbs. But, you know, I never did it, I never did it like with mayo or whatever. But alright. Let's get the potatoes out of there. We'll call it a meal. Alright guys, so I want to show you something. I came in here to eat my dinner, right? Because me and Billy eat on the trays in the kitchen, in the living room. And Billy's obviously in his chair. This is my chair, but look who's in my chair. Oh yeah, the king. Go back. The king is in my chair, look. And what do? I sit on the couch. I sit on the couch, and he sits on my chair. I just didn't have the heart to take him off. He's so cute, isn't he? Oh, he's so cute, my baby. Anyway, guys, this is the dinner tonight. I tasted the chicken. It tastes very good, and it's pretty tender, but I would give it a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10. Definitely that I want to next time, I'm going to make it again, next time put it in like I said, bake it in the oven or put it in the air fryer or whatever, but I just don't like the way the cheese burned like that, and I guess, you know, I don't know why they would tell you to saute it like, you know, I mean, to fry it like that, because the cheese, obviously the cheese is going to burn. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't even, you know, comprehend that. Anyway, this is what's for dinner tonight. That is my other zucchini boat. Love it, love it, love it. So I only took a half a piece of chicken, as you could see, a couple of potatoes, and I'm ready, guys, to eat. All right, guys, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Did I say that already? No, I didn't. Because when I subscribe, when you when you subscribe, it really helps my channel, guys, and I so appreciate it. And like and share, comment down below, and I'll see you on. Oh, don't forget. I'm so miscombobulated right now. Oh God, I didn't do my quote. Okay, all right. I'll be back in a minute and do my quote. All right, people. So here comes my woman's quote for the day. This is day 24. It says, "Give me patience." That's a good one because I need a lot of patience. What's going on in my life right now? Everything's fine, guys. Just saying. All right. Be patient, therefore. This is day 24. I don't know if I said that. Be patient, therefore, brothers, until the coming of the Lord. See how the farmer waits for the precious fruit of the earth, being patient about it until it receives the early and the late rains. James 5:7. Almighty God, I know that the best things in life take time. Nothing is instant. In those moments when I get impatient, remind me to look around and see your blessings in the world. Each of them takes time to come into its fullness. If I wait faithfully, you will reward me. Amen. And then there's another little saying thing on the bottom. It says, a new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, just as I have loved you. You also are to love one another. By this, all people will show that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another. John 13. I like that. So, let me write my quote quickly that I'm going to write. I love that. I know that the best things in life take time. Nothing is instant. In those moments when I get impatient, remind me to look around and see your blessings in the world. Each of them takes time to come into its fullness. If I wait faithfully, you will reward me. Amen. I like that because that's really true, because, you know, especially what's going on in the world with this, you know, just the finances and the murders and the you know, the just all the horror stuff that's going on. You really have to be patient and just ask God to show you the good, what's happening, because there is good in the bad. There is good in the bad. We just have to look for it and we have to find it, and that's the truth. So I'm not even going to write a quote. I think I'll write a quote. What should I write? Let's see. I'm going to write, be patient. Be patient and kind to others and things always, guys. That's what I'm writing. Be patient and kind to others and things always. He's behind the chair. He must know you're going to give him his medicine. All right, people. So here it is, day 24. That's what it is. I love that saying right there. If you want to take a screenshot of that. That's such a beautiful saying. And I don't know if I said it was James 5:7 who said that, give me patience. Like I said, I just love it. I just want to look to the next day already, but I'm not going to, because then I ruined it for myself. But anyway, guys, this book is amazing. I love it. And I've been faithful doing it every day. I don't think I missed it. Maybe I missed a day one time. And then if I miss, I just double up, you know. But I haven't missed. I look forward to doing it. Still trying to get, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write a routine out, because I want to start doing stuff in routine. I think that if I have a routine, that I will be able to get things done that I want to do more often and you know, bet easier if I do a routine. And maybe I could stick to it, maybe I won't. It doesn't have to be, you know, like a permanent thing. It's going to be a flexible thing, because I'm flexible. There's no way. I'm a very moody person, you know that, with the depression and anxiety and all that. So nothing is always written in stone, and you guys know that. Create with Linda. That's what I am. Nothing is ever really 100% written in stone. That's why you have to be flexible. If you watch me, you have to be flexible because I'm very flexible. You know what I mean? So anyway, but I want to reiterate again about I'm going to do a Q&A live. I just don't know the date yet. I'm going to see how many questions I get out. If I get a nice amount of questions, then I'll do a live. If I don't get a lot of questions, I might do the live still too. I'll see. But anyway, I'll give you, I will tell you when it will be. So just write your questions below, comment down below your question, and then I will look each day and I will take a picture and I will copy them and make sure that I have them. And then I'll probably I'll let it go for like maybe 4 days. You guys can ask questions. What's today? Today's Sunday. Maybe like by Thursday. I'll give you until Thursday probably, and then I'll give you the date on when the questions, and when I'll do the live. So you have plenty of time. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I started saying this before. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification button with the bell, so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share. Comment down below. Thank you so much for coming into my home and my kitchen with me and creating. I love all of you. I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Bye, guys. Love yous.